근데 아 좋은 아침이에요. 아주 이쁜 아침이에요. 근데 제가 예쁜 아침 되게 싫어해요. 왜냐하면은 햇빛 너무 세가지고 싫어요. 싫다고요. Just waiting for people to come on before I introduce the place. I mean, oh, who is this? Whoa, two? Okay, who are you? Who are you guys? Let me finish up this cookie before we get on with it. Mmm. Mmm. Retro, welcome. Retro. I was watching the Busan Air Cruise. Oh, what's the Busan Air Cruise? A movie? Losing hair these days because I've been careless about my probiotics. I got careless and I stopped taking my probiotics for 3 months and I've been losing hair like crazy. Truly, you know, probiotics is the key to stopping hair loss. It's really the key. It's the whole secret behind how Koreans have good hair because of probiotics in kimchi and all that stuff. So I pretty much just buy the probiotic powder and then I eat it every day. I used to eat it every day until like 2 or 3 months ago I got lazy and I stopped, and now I'm losing a lot of hair. No, it's a tram that goes across the water in Busan. Oh, I didn't know that. And yeah, good morning everybody. Welcome to a very sunny morning here in Istanbul. As you can see, all the snow has melted. The whole snowy season, for 1 week of snowy season, has come to a complete end. Temperature is now about 2 to 3 degrees Celsius in the morning. So when it's above zero, everything melts. Yeah. So as you can see, there's no more snow on the streets. Like over the past few days, I showed you guys how dangerous it was to walk on the streets. Yeah. Right now, boom, boom, nothing, no more snow. So nice. And today I'm back in my favorite neighborhood cafe, the Vendor Coffee Roaster. Why am I hiding in this cafe? You know, like whenever you guys know that, oh, it's a beautiful sunny day. For most people, this is a great weather. For me, for anti-aging vampires like myself, this is a hellish weather. You know, you guys know that whenever the weather sucks, I come to this cafe to hide, right? And yes, this kind of weather is the kind of weather that I consider suck. Why? Because it's too sunny, too much sun. You know, like wow, it's like, to me, it's like laser, man. I literally have to move. No, if this sunlight comes closer, I literally have to move inside. And so therefore today I'm not going out to show nothing. Why? Because too much sun, man. Too much sun. I can't step out in the sun. Too much sun. So back here in my favorite neighborhood cafe. Why is this my favorite cafe? Why? Because this is to me the best cafe setup nearest to my home. I got to walk 1 minute to this cafe. Very friendly albasing. I don't know what do you call that? How do you say albasing in English? Part timer or here. Yep. Retro with a glass bottom in the tram. Oh, sounds interesting. You guys know by now I don't do any interesting things like this, yeah. So I lived in so many countries, and honestly, I don't know anything about the touristy things about those countries, and like in Paris, I've never even been to the Eiffel Tower. I simply don't care about this kind of thing. Yeah, I see her every day. But when I was in Paris, I passed by the Louvre almost every day. I walk past the Louvre every day. And not once have I went in to look at the Mona Lisa. I see her more than the Mona Lisa. Let's interview my new friend here. Good morning! What's your name?
Seiman.
Seiman. Mr. Seiman, what do you do?
I'm working.
Like, what do you do for, like, working? You're working part-time here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're a student. See, this is what happened. When I live stream, you guys see me play my hair all day long. You know why? Dude, the moment he see the live stream, he plays the hair. You know why? Because this look, to you guys, you're seeing like us. To us, we're seeing ourselves like a mirror. When you look at the mirror all day long, what do you do? Isn't it? Boom, 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 boom. But truly, this is the face of modern New Turkey. Modern New Turkish people. I see a lot of piercings, like brow piercings.
I have my
Lip pierce, tongue pierce. I see. This is very common, you know. This is very common. Like, if you guys say that, oh no, he's just an alternative style Turkish person. No. I see this a lot. I see this like this is like mainstream right now amongst the students, of course, not amongst the working class people. Amongst the students, I see this very mainstream. Even ladies, I see ladies with multiple piercings, a lot.
they are free.
Yeah, free culture.
Free culture.
Very free to express. And tattoos, even tattoos is like old fashioned. Everybody like, yeah, tattoo. Yeah, exactly. Even tattoo is old fashioned because I have a friend here who is just 15, 16 year old and he has tattoo all over. 15, 16 year old. Yeah, 16 year old actually.
I'm 19.
Oh, you're 19.
Yeah.
Am I the age of my father?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's crazy. But you know, like when I hang with people this age, I don't feel like age gap at all. I drink with people.
I say you look like 25 or 30.
I'm forever
Your
25.
face is so clean.
Even though I'm more humble, I say I'm 28. You know? I'm more humble. He say I'm 25. I usually say I'm 28.
No.
Retro. I'm just trying to see what I might like to do when I go to Japan and Korea. Oh, okay. Interesting. I stopped disturbing him. Honestly, this cafe has become my favorite streaming cafe, honestly. It's because, firstly and most importantly, it's so close to my home. To me, this is the closest, proper place to stream, cafe to stream from, and very clean background, very easy background. There's actually an NI cafe slightly closer to my home, but very dark background. It's very hard to stream in those places. And welcome to a very sunny day, sunny morning here in Istanbul. 3 degrees Celsius. The worst of the snow has passed. Snow has melted. Oh, and today, I know she's not watching right now, but I just want to wish my wife a very, very happy birthday. Singing 축하해요, 자기야. But of course, I gotta do something like private with her. But on this public platform, still I want to acknowledge her birthday. Singing my 축하해요, baby야. 사랑해. 예쁘고 행복하세요. If you guys are curious what surprises I prepared for my wife's birthday today, stay tuned on my Instagram and Facebook. I may just post them. I'm quite excited actually today. I'm quite excited for her birthday today. Really. Alexander, 한국에 언제 오나요? 몰라요. 그런 계획이 없어요. 나 지금 그냥 터키에서 살고 있어요. 나 원래 계획 같은 거 안 쓰거든요. Retro. Happy birthday, Mrs. Limpeh. Actually, I don't like her being referred to as Mrs. Limpeh. We all call her. All my friends call her Limbu. Yeah. You know, I don't like the thing where suddenly when you're married, then you're referred to as Mrs. that guy. No, you're not my wife is not my property. She deserves to be addressed in her own name. Yeah. And of course, in this public platform, her name is Limbu. Yeah. Limbu Kitchen. You know, we did her cooking series. Remember where it's called Limbu Kitchen. Yeah. So we call her Limbu. Yeah. We're not Mrs. Limpeh. No, never. I never call her by Mrs. whatever, and I never introduced her as my this thing, my that thing. No, it's a fully independent human being. It should be respected as such. 또또는 어디 있나요? 또또 옛날 그 집주인한테 선물로 줬어. 왜냐면은 저 자기가 집이 없는데 제 강아지까지 집이 없게 만들면 좀 약간 마음 불편해. 못 살아. 그래서 적어도 또또가 자기의 집이 있고 자기는 그 잘한 집에서 계속 살 수 있다면 좋겠다 라고 생각해서 그 집주인한테 주었어. 몇 년 전에. Retro. My wife, we did Korean food cooking series a long time ago, many years ago, on my channel. I did a lot of videos with Limbu back then. Hey, good morning, Tressa. Welcome. Tressa from St. Martin's. Alexander, 어디 계세요, 지금은? 지금 한국에 계세요? Soncha, happy birthday. Oh, Soncha, haven't seen you for a long time. Soncha from Singapore, who bought me 2 coffees before. Those of you who want to buy me a coffee, you can by going to the comments and clicking on the S symbol, the super chat symbol, which is the S symbol, where you can drop me a tip. Yesterday, I'm so grateful. Retro dropped me a $5 tip yesterday. Retro, thanks for the coffee yesterday. And for those of you who enjoy my live stream, want to buy me my daily coffee, because honestly, I make about 10 cents to 20 cents US dollars per 2 hours of live stream. And it doesn't cover the cost of my coffee. So for those of you who wish to support this live stream and make it at least close to zero cost for me for sustainability, you can consider to buy me a coffee by clicking on the S. How much is coffee here? Not expensive. Coffee, a couple of cookies, just about $5 US. Yeah. And once again, today is Limbu's birthday. In case those of you who don't know who Limbu is, you know, I don't like to use this word, but English language is very, very limited. So, my wife, okay. I don't like to use the word my wife or my girlfriend, this kind of thing, but it it sounds like you're trying to make another human being your property. And this kind of mindset itself is the root of a lot of relationship problems. Nobody is ever yours. Nobody. No human being ever belongs to another human being, you know. So that mindset itself is the root of a lot of relationship problems. I don't like to use that word. But yeah, today is Limbu's birthday. I really want to wish her very happy birthday. But anyways, I'll be doing a separate session with her later on, our private session. I prepared some surprises for her. I may or may not reveal those surprises on my Instagram. Basically, I drew every year on her birthday. I draw her I draw her a drawing. Yeah, I draw a lot, and I draw her something special, and I do something special, whether we're together or not. Every year I do it, you know. With technology today, even if you're not together, you can do a lot of things together. So I brought fries. Yes, Tonto brought me coffee 3 times. Okay, cheers, buddy. Thanks a lot. Retro, that makes sense. Coffee and cookie. Coffee and 2 cookies. Today, yeah, with my second cookie. And welcome to a very bright, sunny day here in Istanbul. You know, over the past week, I've been showing you guys the snow here in Istanbul. And since yesterday, temperatures have been above 0 degrees Celsius and all the snow melted. Let's take a look. Look at that, no more snow. Back to daily life. That's it. Once a year snow is gone. And see how bright the sunshine is? This is why today I'm not going out, yeah? Today there will be no walkabout tour today because the sun is too bright. And you guys, if you have been following me long enough, you know I don't go out in the sun, yeah? So that's why today I'm hiding in my favorite cafe here. My favorite neighborhood cafe, Vendor Cafe. Why is this my favorite neighborhood cafe? Because it's so close to my home. And the sun is coming in, you know. Once the sun reaches here, I'm gonna have to change seats. And welcome. Today is a 3 degrees Celsius morning here in Istanbul. The blizzard season is over. Usually Istanbul snows for only like 1 week per year. And once the sun comes up, all the snow disappears. That's why 2 days ago, if you missed my live stream showing you guys the snowy rooftop scene of Istanbul, you can rewatch mine. Live stream, I think two days ago, right? Yeah, where I show you guys for the final time. Two days ago was the final chance to see that view where the rooftops were all white across the Asia side of Istanbul. Okay, so yeah, if you missed it, do check it out again because that's a once a year sight, and I'm so grateful that 2 days ago there was no sun, so I could go out and show it to you guys. Retro Limbu. Yeah, Limbu is so-called my wife, but let's understand that I don't like to call her my wife or my anything. She is her own independent human being, and I don't like to use words that I don't like to use any form of expression that makes one human being feel like the property of another human being, because that is the core of most relationship problems. Soncho, I watched yesterday episode on the mindset of using money and found it really useful. Oh, yesterday's episode. Alright. Yeah, the problem with most people when it comes to money is not the lack of money. The problem with most people when it comes to money is not understanding how money works and not understanding the role of money, and most importantly, not understanding how money affects their life. And therefore, their life just gets swayed left and right based on how much money they have. Not only that you lose your sense of conscious being, you know, but that if you live like that, well, no amount of money will last you forever. In fact, you can spend as easily in 1 year 50,000, or you can spend easily in 1 year 1 million. It's very simple. Whoa! $7 Wow, what's this, Steph? Oh, thanks a lot. Retro for $2 tip, and Shawn for um that's 7 Singapore dollars at $5 tip. Wow. Yes, a $7 tip right there. Thank you, Retro and Sunchaw. Just for that, I'm gonna give you guys a little done. Woo! Lucky, lucky, lucky. Thanks a lot, really appreciate it. You guys covered me for 2 days. You guys bought 2 days of made 2 days of this live stream cost free for me. Thanks a lot. You know, cost free is sustainability. Yeah. Anything you have to put in extra money and effort to do will never be sustainable in life. And this is exactly the problem why most people find it very hard to do anything for the long term. Because you try to do too much. You try to put in too much. You try to put in too much effort, you try to spend too much money. When you do that, you will never be sustainable. It's the same when it comes to business, it's the same when it comes to relationships. Most guys will shower a girl with all the emotion, all the attention, all the money, right? Is that sustainable? It's not sustainable. Very soon they run out. Very soon. You know? Thanks a lot, thanks a lot. And Elijah, welcome. Elijah, money is just a tool and it's finite. Oh no, the thing is most people don't see it that way. Most people see money as life. That is the problem. They think money is life and therefore money rules the way they live. And therefore they will never have enough money in their life. Never. It's never about more money. It's about how you deal with money. It's never about making more money in life. It's always only about your relationship with money. Yeah, this is something most investment experts don't talk about, you know. The relationship with money. Man's relationship with money is a very important one. In fact, I think, you know, this should have been taught in middle school or something like, you know, in secondary school, middle school, wherever you're from, yeah. This should have been something that's taught in school. The relationship with money is so important. If you have a bad relationship with money, then money will not last you very long. Oh, Son Cho, Happy Chinese New Year to you. What oh, Happy Chinese New Year to those of you who celebrate Chinese New Year, and so long put money by the sale to all my Korean friends out there. Wishing you early Solal. 감사합니다. So long put money by the sale. You know, honestly, if not for you guys reminding me, I don't even know. Solal and Chinese New Year or Lunar New Year is around the corner. I wouldn't even know. At the end of the day, festivals like this are Myeonjeol. In Korea, we call this Myeonjeol. Myeonjeol doesn't have a good translation in other languages. You can call it festivities or 时节, but it doesn't convey the right meaning, the feeling. The nuance is this. The nuance behind Myeonjeol is something you do as a family. That's the implication, the nuance, you know. So if you're not in a family like me, when you're not part of a family, you don't even know Lunar New Year is coming or anything. You can't feel it. Especially when you're in a country like Turkey that doesn't celebrate Lunar New Year, so you don't even see it around you. Then it becomes just another day. Thank you, Sancho, for the ang pao. And once again, thank you, Retro, for buying me today's coffee. Do appreciate it. You guys made 2 days of my live stream cost free. That's all, you know. You may ask, so if I don't put in the effort, time, and money to woo a girl, right? How would the girl like you? Right? I'm telling you the secret. The secret behind you being able to really, not that, you know, it's easy to get a girl for one night, you know. It's easy to get a very short-term relationship, but it's hard to sustain. The sustainability is the problem in anything. So in applying this theory, right, means you don't stretch yourself, you know. That means you won't bring her to a restaurant you wouldn't normally go to. Yeah, you won't do more for the person beyond what your usual routines are. And therefore, every time you meet, you're relaxed, you're happy. And girls pick up on that subconsciously. This guy is always relaxed, happy, and confident, and around me. And not, you know, some guys, right, you go out with certain girls, right, you're trying to get, and then you stretch yourself. And every day it becomes very expensive, yes? And then more and more, every time you feel more and more frustrated. And you feel obliged to do it. And what happens? Boom, the whole thing blew up. Yes or no? I'm sorry, that's the way everything works in life. When you stretch yourself, when you go beyond, when something goes beyond your normal expenditure of money and effort, it becomes unsustainable. It is the same as with this live stream I'm doing. It is the same in relationships. It is the same in your job and anything. You may be wondering, you may be saying, no, if I don't try my best, how would people like me? No, people will just like you if you're happy. That is the thing. If you're trying to do too much and you're unhappy, you're making the whole world more unhappy. You're making the person you're trying to do things for unhappy. And this is the same mistake I see people make over and over again in pretty much every single family in the world. So you try to do too much beyond what you're comfortable with, it becomes unsustainable. And when it's unsustainable, it becomes an obligation. And nobody can live, no human beings can live under obligation for an extended period of time. It's just impossible. We're not that kind of animal. Like, we're not dogs, you know. Dogs can do it, no? Not human. Well, I think I'm looking good, you know, today, huh? Actually, no, nobody's saying anything, huh? I'm gonna ask our young Turkish friend here whose father is my age. Hello. Young and handsome. Anyone wants to know a young and handsome Turkish man? Here it is. 19 years old. He says his father is my age. And yeah. This is how a typical student, like college student, looks like here in Istanbul these days. So because people who have never been to Istanbul, they probably have a very kind of image about, you know, maybe it's like that guy, you know. No, it's this guy. This is very common, by the way. This is very common. You know, this is how the new generation of Turkish people is right now. Let me give you a summary, okay? By 15 years old, you have at least 2 tattoos. By 16-year-old, tattoos will cover your entire arm. By 18 years old, you start piercing. By 19 years old, you're full of tattoos and piercings. Like, yeah. And this is, and by 18 years old, you start smoking. Yes, smoking is compulsory here, right? Yeah. Yes, it's compulsory. By the time they turn 18, 100% they'll smoke. Yeah. And so by the time they turn 19, you'll be full of holes and smoking and full of tattoo. And this is the normal. This is not being like alternative at all. This is the mainstream right now. Because all my friends, how do I know this? He never even told me I know it. Why? Because all my friends are like that. Over the past 1 year, all my friends in Nishantashi, they're all like this. And I'm quite surprised that, wow, so, you know, like, the level of artistic acceptance here is very high. You know, like, in my generation, when you're 15 and 16 and you have a tattoo, man, you know, police will come to your home and start asking, you know, where do you get this from, who made you do it, or stuff like that, yeah. Here's my man, Vendor Cafe. Yeah. You know how many people like I know at least 5 persons who watched this live stream and came to Istanbul. Yeah, over the past 6 months. 5.
Coffee is free.
Coffee?
Yeah, yours like something.
Ooh! Guys, okay, this is on video and this is going to be saved, okay? You say, anyone who watches my live stream and comes here, coffee is free.
Yeah.
Right? This is a huge commitment on the public platform and a video that will be saved for years to come, you know. Guys, if you come to Istanbul, hit me up, come to Vendor Coffee here in Beşiktaş, and you mention my name, Limpeh, and coffee is free. Right? Oh man, this is so inaccurate. It's not just 5. We have about 20 people watching right now. It's very inaccurate. Okay. Oh, hi, Alpha is from Kathmandu. Hi, Izan. Oh, Izan from Singapore. Oh, hi. Nice hip hop style. It's not hip hop style. This is the only style I have. You guys know I have only one jacket, one. Actually, I have three. One hoodie sweater, two hoodie jacket, 5 t-shirts, one pant. This is my one and only pants, and one jeans, and one pair of shoes. Okay, so this is the only style I have. This is the only style I have. Alright, unfortunately. Anyone who wants to sponsor me some fashion, I appreciate it. You can sponsor my fashion by clicking on the super chat button. Alright. You can buy me some clothes. You know, some of you, like, if you want to send me clothes by Amazon, you know, I'm open for that. But the problem is this, you know, Amazon's, I buy so many things from Amazon, they all get stuck in custom. I never get anything from Amazon here. So don't waste your money sending me stuff through Amazon. It doesn't work. I've never been able to receive anything from Amazon in Turkey, and I've tried. I've lost about $900 US dollars worth of products in custom so far. Okay, just because they get stuck in custom and never get released. Even my sword. Okay, and so yeah, guys, if you guys want to buy me coffee, just go to the chat, click on the S, the thing that called S, and you can drop me a tip. I'm very happy, very appreciative today once again to Retro and Shawn for your kind donations that made this live stream cost free for 2 days. Right? Each stream cost me about $4 to $5 US dollars. Yeah. And I make only about 20 cents per stream, okay? So we were on the topic of sustainability when it comes to money, when it comes to anything, this live stream or relationships or anything. The only reason how and why I've been able to do this live stream for 96 episodes, right? Today is 96, yeah? 96 or like 97? The only reason I could do this thing for 96, 97 days, you know, is because of how low I keep the commitment. If I bend over and work on all the editing, music, thumbnails, get a good camera, invest in a good gimbal and all these things, I'm telling you, this would not be sustainable. I would not have been able to do this for 97 days. It will come very quickly to a point where I don't see the point, where it's investing too much for nothing. Yep. So this is the key, you know, to sustainable anything. In case you guys keep wondering, right, why am I messing around with my hair so much, right? Just now when I show my friend here, the moment he looked at this screen, he messed with his hair as well. I tell you, I promise you guys, if you try live streaming, you bring out your phone and you hit the live stream and you try streaming yourself, I bet you'll be messing with your hair. Because why? To you guys, you're looking at us, you know. But to us, we're looking at ourselves in the mirror. What do you do when you look at yourself in the mirror? Huh? Oh, very hot today. Today is a very, very warm day. Today is 3 degrees Celsius. Yeah, 3 degrees Celsius is very warm. And all the snow has melted. The 1 week per year of snow in Istanbul has already fully melted, as you can see. No more snow. Just a little bit trace of snow here and there, but generally no more snow. And so happy that 2 days ago we were in time to catch the beautiful snow-capped rooftops of the Asian continent of Istanbul. 2 days ago, the final day to see that sight, you know. Right now, if you go again, all the rooftops are multiple colors again, no more white, because all the snow has melted. And you might be wondering, oh, wow, such a beautiful day today. What the hell am I doing, hold up in a cafe? Yeah, for most people, this is a beautiful weather to be out. For me, this is the most terrible weather to be out. Because I'm a vampire, I don't go out in the sun, ever, like not even a little bit, okay? This is why today there will be no highlight tour, okay? Today, it will be just coffee chat, alright? No highlight tour. I don't walk out in the sun, you guys know this. I don't tell you guys one thing about anti-aging and then I don't do it, you know? I do it, man. It works on me because I do it, you know? And good afternoon, Kim Teo. Welcome. Kim Teo from Singapore. As you can see, all the snow has melted. So if you guys missed the 2 days ago sight of the snow-capped rooftops, right? It's gone. It's no more. You have to wait till next year already. Next year is once a year. And once again, today is Limbu's birthday. Appreciate if you guys want to drop her a birthday note. She's sleeping right now, by the way, about 3 a.m. US New York time. When she wakes up, definitely let her know to check out the live stream for all your birthday wishes. Yes, today is Limbu's birthday, right? For those of you who don't know who Limbu is, yeah, this, okay? I'll be doing a separate session with her privately, of course. I prepared some surprises for her. I may or may not post these surprises on my Instagram later on. Maybe I will. You know, every year I draw her a drawing and I do some surprise event, and this year as well. Every year I do it, but I don't usually post about it. Maybe this year I will, because I really love that drawing. I think this year I really aced it. I love to draw, you know, in case you guys are wondering. I've been drawing since my childhood days. If you ask me, right, if you have been following me long enough, you know my top two hobbies are martial arts and video games, right? If you want to squeeze in a third hobby, you'll be drawing. I love drawing since I was young. And there was one time when I was like 15 years old, I drew anime so well. I was helping Nintendo design characters for one of their video games when I was just 15 years old. And good morning, May from Singapore. Kim Teo, happy birthday, Limbu. May, happy birthday to Limbu. Kim Teo, have you bought her the cake? Oh, you know, okay, you know, I prepared an event, so yeah, that's not break. I doubt she'll see this live stream before I do the event. I'm gonna do the event right when the moment she wakes up. So yeah, yes, there is a cake. Is it like long distance couples that do stuff like that? You know, you buy a cake, I buy a cake, boom, we eat together. that itself is an event, you know. And not just the cake. Her annual birthday drawing. She loves my drawing so much. Oh, Limbu loves my drawing to bits. Do you know my New York home? Our New York home looked like a mess. You know why? To her it doesn't look like a mess, okay? But to me it looked like a mess. Why? She actually pasted all my drawings on the wall, all over the years. She loved them so much. She looks at this drawing, she takes pictures of these drawings a lot. She loves my drawings. She's the only girl in the world I met who loves my drawings. Really? Amazing. Why is she so amazing? I don't know. Why is she so amazing? She loves my drawings so much. So pretty much right now I only draw her. Not just her, but I only draw about us. Okay? I draw myself a lot as well. I only draw about us. I don't draw stuff like sceneries, buildings and stuff. I only draw about us. I don't draw other people either. If you ask me what's my style, what's my style of drawing, it's anime caricature. It means a mix of realistic but a little bit anime style, but more realistic anime style. That's how I would describe my style. I do have a style. If you just join me, welcome. It's a very sunny, not so cold morning, 3 degrees Celsius here in Istanbul. And it's a very bright sunny day today, and all the snow has melted. Yes, it snows in Istanbul. And if you're not new to my channel, I've been showing you guys the snow here in Istanbul for the past 1 week. Do check out the past 1 week's videos. And exactly because it's so sunny, I don't go out. I'm sorry, like, you know, usually there will be a 30 minutes or so highlight where I bring you guys to an interesting place out here to discover certain interesting things here in Istanbul, right? But not today. And you will know that never when it's sunny, okay? I just don't go out in the sun at all. I don't do sun. I can't get sun on my skin for like more than 5 or 10 seconds without feeling it. Yeah, actually, you know, it has come to a point where when sun is on me or not on me, I feel it like a razor. You know, for most people, right, when if let's say the sun, you get the sun on a bit of the skin here, you don't really notice, right, where the sun is. I do. I know exactly where the line the sun is on me. That sensitive, like it's prickling. It pricks my skin, like wherever the sun hits it, you feel the pricklishness. So when if the sun is here, I know. I don't even have to say. I know the sun is up to here. Exactly the line I will know. Oh, that's how photosensitive I am. I don't walk out in the sun at all. So when it's sunny like this, it's the most terrible weather for me. And so therefore, when it's sunny like this, I'm sorry, there will be no highlight tour. Okay, we won't go to interesting places when it's sunny like this. And unfortunately, summer times is sunny like this every day. But of course, I started this live stream last year in autumn, so I actually missed the whole summertime last year. I didn't stream anything last year, but this year I don't know how I'm gonna do it, because summer in Istanbul is brutal. It doesn't rain at all, you know, and every day is sunny with no clouds, you know, something like this, you know. Istanbul is really weird. You rarely see clouds. You see, when there's no cloud like this, UV is extremely strong, man. UV here in summer is 장난이야, 진짜 장난이야 UV. Really no joke. UV is no joke here, especially in summertime. Sun She, funny first year. I now wear the sunscreen all the time. Sun is strong. I agree. Yeah. Everybody should wear sunscreen all the time. All the stuff that I apply for my day creams all contain SPF. I mean, pretty much is standard in Korean cosmetics and skincare these days. Everything contains SPF. You know, I just have to stick my hand out into the sun, and when the sun comes in, I can feel, you know, it's like burning, it's pricklish, coming in like this. Who else has this? Who else here has this? Anyone else? And anyone else here, the sun actually burns your skin? Anyone? Really, like the Chinese saying, a 细皮嫩肉. Really 细皮嫩肉. How would they say that in Korean? Yalban people, 부드러운 살. And yeah, over the past 2 days, interestingly, I have a lot of people asking me, even on this live stream just now, when I'm going back to Korea. Yeah? Even on my channel, I've been getting increased number of people asking me on my channel, posting comments on my video, asking me when I'm going back to Korea. I think I'll answer this once and for all. Okay. The first thing is this: as of this point of time, I don't even have plans to leave Turkey. Okay. As of this point of time, if tomorrow I wake up and everything is the same in the world for me, I'll be in Turkey. And then the day after that, if everything is still the same, I'll still be in Turkey. And the month after that, if everything is still the same, I'll still be in Turkey. I have no plans to leave Turkey. Okay. And so therefore, if I have no plans to leave Turkey, I have no plans to go to anywhere at this point in time. It doesn't mean I'll be here forever. It doesn't work that way in my life. The way my life works is I just let things be, and things will happen, and then I will move on, always, naturally. And definitely something is going to happen, 100%. Something will happen here in Istanbul that makes me move on from Istanbul, 100%. It happens like that always, right? So when that happens, I will make the most practical choice where to go. Yeah, that's how I do it. Most likely, if Turkey doesn't work out for me, I'll return to New York. Yeah. Korea, we may visit as a family with Limbu once a year or once every other year, maybe. But looking at our life right now, me and Limbu. I don't see settling back in Korea as a possibility. Looking at our life at this point of time, at what she's doing and what I'm doing and how her life is right now, I say eventually there is a higher chance of us settling in America. May not be New York, maybe somewhere else in America, I don't know. But there is honestly a higher chance of us eventually settling down in somewhere in America than Korea. Quite honestly, if you ask me, if I'm gonna have kids in future, I don't want my kid growing up in Korea. I don't want my kid growing up in that kind of education and that kind of society. You know, I hope my kid to be more cosmopolitan, grow up in a more cosmopolitan culture, with more access to the rest of the world. Yeah. Soon Che, Happy Chinese New Year is soon. Oh, Year of Blackwater Tiger. I don't know. I wonder too how you end up in Turkey. Oh, it's a long story. It's a long story that I've told many times over. And in fact, I think I made a video about it. Yeah. Kim Cheo, does your in-laws expect you to go back to Korea to visit? Oh, my even Limbu go. We've been in New York for 4 years, right? And over 4 years, she's only been back in Korea once. Yeah, even she don't visit every year at all. She's very like me. Once we're away, we don't think about. In that aspect, we are very alike. Once we're out in the world, we are free like birds. You know, we don't think about back anymore. You know. Good morning, Andy. And for those of you who, once again, for those of you who just joined me today, I'm very grateful for Retro and Shawn for the tip today, $7 tip that covers my live streaming costs for 2 days, today and tomorrow, right? And for those of you who wants to help me out by covering my live streaming costs, yes, I make only 20 cents per live stream, but I spend like average of $5 on these things for the stream every day. So if you guys want to help me out, can go to the comments, click on the S button, okay, and then you can drop me a tip if you enjoy it, okay. Once again, thank you Retro and Shawn for the generous tips. Shawn has been tipping me a lot. This is the 4th time. Retro 2nd time. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. You guys may be wondering now, Limpeh is sibei niao leh. You're so rich. Why are you begging for donations? You know? Oh, it's not about rich or not. You know, this is the problem why most people will never keep money, because you try to apply. And this is why a lot of people, right, when they do a business for the first time, they fail in the business. This is the very reason why. Because you don't take one thing as one thing. What do I mean by take one thing as one thing? You account for this thing as it is. You don't take your profitable thing and add that profit into your losing thing and then you lump it all together. That's when everything goes to hell. So to me, this live stream itself has to become a stand-alone thing. It has to be self-sustainable as it is, right? It should not require reinforcement from other parts of my life. That's how it can be sustainable, you know? And of course, you know, just like this, covering $5 a day covers the cost. Makes this sustainable, yeah. So I really appreciate it. And all of you who have tipped me before, Florence from Australia tipped me $50, covered almost a month. Thank you. Yeah. But you know, Kim, like I don't want to divulge too much about Limbu's families, yeah. But honestly, this is all I can tell you. Limbu and me, we are very similar. We are very, very alike. Yeah. We're not the kind who gets tied down by parental family. In fact, we are the kind who want to break away from our parental families. When we get the first chance, we leave, and we leave for a long time and we don't turn back. We are that kind. Limbu is that kind as well. Oh. So all the family values and all that stuff, right, don't really apply to me and Limbu. You know? We think very differently. We kind of like say, 진짜 딴 세상 사람 것 같아 우리. We're like people who live in another world. We don't get tied down by this kind of thing. So if you ask me, right, eventually our chances of ending up settling in America is way higher than ending up in Korea, to be honest. Kim Teo, you and Limbu, match made in heaven. I know, right? Yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy to get someone like this, you know. That's why I love her so much, and I'm very public about this. Yeah. And that's why I keep saying, not every lady can be with me. I'm a very hard person to be as a partner. Very hard. If you do not think like me or have my values, which 99.99% people doesn't, yeah, we will never work out. We'll never work out. Yeah, it's very hard for me to find someone like Limbu that can work out this way, you know, because my values are almost completely opposite to all known human values. I don't want to say it's like Asian values or no, but it's not. Yeah, just talk about family. I have zero family values. I have zero parental obligations, and I honestly do not expect my spouse to have any, because if I leave this family just to be tied down with another family, it doesn't work for me. I'm sorry. Tying down of any kind doesn't work for me. Oh. Your partner works hard in US, I remember. Good job, guys. Yeah. Today is her birthday. Yeah. So today, we're gonna do some sweet surprise for her as well. The moment she wakes up, and of course, every year I draw her a drawing. She loves my drawing so much. She pastes all my drawings on the wall, and also the wall looks very messy because my drawing sometimes is big, sometimes it's small, all irregular size. And honestly, to me, not that great. But she pastes them all across the wall, and she always shows them off to everybody. I really appreciate it, really. Last year, for her birthday, I DHL'd the drawings physically to her. But this year, because I lost access to the corporate DHL that my friend had, so I don't want to risk losing this in mail. So I'm just gonna give her a digital version until we meet again. Then I'll give her the whole drawing pad. Xunshe, haha, you're funny, love it. Which part am I funny? Tell me so that I know. Hokui, hello Limpeh, long time no. Oh Hokui, long time no see. Thought you mati. Welcome, Hokui from Singapore, and happy Chinese New Year or Lunar New Year. I cannot assume, not. See, let's all understand that not all like. Let's all understand and accept the fact that Singapore is a multiracial society. All right, cannot assume any one race is dominant or anything. I'm really against this kind of idea. Right, so. We cannot. I don't like to call it Chinese New Year. I call it Lunar New Year, because in Singapore, people who look like this, they are third generation Koreans, third generation Japanese, and third generation Chinese, right? And of course, Japanese don't really celebrate this, but Koreans will celebrate this as Solal. Chinese will celebrate it as Chinese New Year. So how do you consolidate this whole thing? It's just Lunar New Year, so it's not fair to call it CNY to me. Yeah. I don't accept you calling it CNY in Singapore. I accept calling it even in China they don't call it CNY. Do you know that in China they don't call it Chinese New Year? Yeah, they call it Chunjie. They call it Spring Festival. I don't know when and who invented the word Chinese New Year. It doesn't exist. It doesn't even exist in China. In China it's just Spring Festival, Chunjie. In China there is no Chinese New Year. Oh, and so where did that come from? How do you guys end up adopting the term Chinese New Year? I don't understand. Hokui Retro, sorry, I just got outage. I'm on my cell, but if I disappear, oh okay, no problem. There's always tomorrow. very likely, if nothing changes, I'll still be here tomorrow. Martial law. I don't go outside in the sun, but if it's mandatory, I wear a cap and a mask. Yeah, you wear a cap and a mask and still turn your face away from the sun. If you are wearing a cap and a mask and the sun is coming this way, it doesn't work. When I really have to, I wear a cap and a mask, right? And you know what? I see the direction of the sun. Number one, I choose the shade side of the street. I never walk in the sun side. And if there's no shade side, I make sure if the sun is right in my face, I turn my face this other way. And then this other way. Basically turn away. Yeah. And I limit my exposure. Which means I don't do any form of outdoor sports, okay? No, I've never done outdoor sports all my life, never. I don't do soccer, I don't do basketball, that shit, right? I don't. Hopefully it's still safe. Retro, a beautiful day to you both. Thank you. Hopefully, no lah. Recently, very busy with work, year-end, Limpeh. So that's why no time to see your live stream. Oh, welcome back. A lot of things changed since you last came. I moved to a new neighborhood. I've been showing you guys new things in this new neighborhood. And hopefully, over the past 1 week, I've been showing you guys the snow here in Istanbul. And right now, the snow is all melted, so there's no more. So if you're curious and you want to check out the snow here in Istanbul, do rewatch my live streams over the past 1 week, yeah? Especially 2 days ago where I show you guys the white rooftop on the Asia continent across the Bosphorus. That's the once in a year sight, man. It's no more. That sight is no more because the snow is all melted. Look at it. No more snow. No more. Remember, like there was this guy that was like slipping and almost falling over on this slope just a few days ago because it was so snowy. Right now, no more. No more. Snow is over. It's all for the year. Gotta have to wait till next year for snow. Okay. Hopefully. Sure, I'll check. Yep. And welcome back, Hokui. Welcome back. We're in a completely new neighborhood. I adopted, even if you check out the name of the live stream is now different. And I adopted a new format as well where for those of you who are new to this new live stream, okay, this is when at 10:30 a.m. Turkish time, okay, I go to a cafe, grab a coffee, and then we'll chit chat about anything and everything for about 30 to 45 minutes. After that, we will take the coffee, we'll walk out there to somewhere interesting and check out some interesting things here in Istanbul for 30 to 45 minutes. So the whole live stream about 1.5 hours. It happens every day, 10:30 a.m. Turkish time. So do join me, and if you like what you're looking at, do give me a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and if you really want to support my live stream, do drop me a tip by clicking the S button in the comment where you can drop me a tip. Every session costs me about $5 and I make only 20 cents from YouTube, right? So I'm really thankful once again to Retro and Shawn for today's kind tips. Okay, you guys covered me for 2 days. Thanks a lot. Really appreciate it. Especially Shawn, this is the 4th time he has bought me coffee. Thanks a lot. Right, so let's take a look. See, by helping me keep this thing cost free, okay, at zero cost, it helps me make this sustainable. Okay, and we really want to make this sustainable. This is episode 97. Let's make it to episode 970, shall we? And today is a very warm day. How warm is very warm? 3 degrees Celsius. That's how the snow melted. Anything above 0, the snow will melt. 3 degrees Celsius today. And to me, it's kind of warm. See the beautiful fruits in the sun. This traditional grocery shops with the fruits outside in the sun. So beautiful, right? Just a few days ago, it was all covered in snow here. All snow. There's my buddy here. Oh. And I just show you guys what's the look of a new generation of Turkish person here. He's a kind of like a representative, you know, of new generation Turkish people, and his father is my age. You know, honestly, I have to stop telling people my real age. I have to just tell people I'm 28 and nobody will have no problem with me, you know. Every time I say my real age, people go like, what the fuck?
I like this music, right? Every song is like this.
Ah.
Every song not the same notes.
So 1 hour, we have half an hour to go. Usually this is when we head out and check out the neighborhood or what, But the sun is too strong today. There's nowhere I can bring you guys and walk without hiding here and there and everywhere. It's just not the kind of day to be out. So yeah, today will be just chit chat, yeah? So, in case you guys are new to Turkish culture and you don't know how Turkish people look like, it's my friends here, and this is what Turkey looks like, or Istanbul looks like. Yeah, this is the face of the new age Turkish people. Yeah.
I'm Scottish.
You're Scottish. No wonder you're speaking in English. Oh, but in all honesty, I cannot tell. I can't tell the difference because Turkish people. You might be wondering, there's a Turkish race, but Turkey is actually quite multicultural, quite multi-ethnicity. There's so many ethnicity in this area itself. It blow your mind. You look at people like me, may not be from East Asia, no, it can be Tatar, can be Russian, Siberian, whatever, there's just so many different ethnicity here, it blows my mind. So yeah, please forgive me.
Where are you from?
Well, that's a very, very tough question to answer. I'm some East Asian guy. but yeah, anyway, so really, really interesting.
Almost 50. Almost.
Cheo.
46. I'm the age of his father. It's crazy. How long have you been here in Istanbul?
6 months.
6 months. Oh, how do you like it so far?
So far, so good.
Oh,
So far, so good.
you here for travel or?
I working online.
Oh, right. Same like me. I've been here for 1 year and 2 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking Turkish?
Çok kas konuşuyorum. Çok kas. Çok biraz. Yeah, I speak very little Turkish. Basically, I'm a YouTuber, and every day I need to get a good angle. So it's a challenge. Getting a good angle is a challenge. Okay, hold on. I think it's better if I set it this way. Oh, this is good. This is good. Oh, together. Oh, this is good.
Am I gonna be famous?
Oh yeah, I think so. Because we have viewers from all three major time zones, from Europe, Asia, America, everywhere. Yeah. That's what I do. Every morning I do a live stream somewhere. We talk about everything.
Yeah.
Time every day. I spent about 1 year in Nishantashti area, and I just recently moved here to Beşiktaş area.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Do you like here? The area?
Oh yeah, every area is nice. I enjoy it in Nishantashti. Yeah. Oh yeah. Everything costs twice the price in Nishantashti. I don't know why. Everything is just times 2. Yeah.
Because touristic place.
I don't know, but
Yeah, bro.
it's not that touristic exactly. It's just one street of
Close
space.
Taksim, close everywhere.
Yeah.
Close Taksim, not close everywhere. Because from my old place, I have to walk 45 minutes to go to the Bosphorus. From here, my new place, I walk 5 minutes to the Bosphorus.
20 minutes to Istanbul.
Yeah. And like Istanbul, I love to go to the Istanbul before. And from my home, I used to have to walk. Because I walk slow. I can walk about 25 to 30 minutes.
Probably with the camera.
Yeah. Just to go to the Istanbul. Right now, Istanbul, I don't even bother to go.
What is it?
The Royal Gardens,
Oh, the
where you
Royal
have the
Gardens.
peacocks and all that
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
yeah?
I didn't know the name.
Oh yeah.
Now I know.
Istanbul. So how long more are you gonna be here?
Good question. I don't know.
Same. Yeah. I don't know either. You know, everybody, you guys keep asking me, hey Limpeh, how long are you gonna stay in Turkey? Where's the next generation? Or where's the next destination? Honestly, once and for all, I'll answer you guys. I don't know. I don't know. That's why I keep saying, if tomorrow I wake up and the world is the same to me, I'll still be here in Istanbul. And if 1 month later I wake up and the world is still the same for me and nothing changes, I'll still be in Istanbul. If one day I wake up and something changes, the law changed, the visa changed, whatever changed, then I'm out, and I'm out. Yeah.
See you later.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks a lot. Okay, guys, just a very interesting little chit chat with yet another fellow Istanbuler. Okay, guys, let's see. What else you got?
What time do I have to go back?
Retro, that was very cute. Yeah, very random. Yeah, very random. But you know, there's so many ethnicities here in this area alone that every time I meet someone, I really, just to be polite, I always have to ask, are you Turkish? Because they may not. And like half the time they're not. Because this area is so ethnic, like so many foreigners. Even people who don't look like foreigners, yeah? Mm-hmm. And you know, as you can see, you know guys, like when people ask me randomly, occasionally, where are you from? To me, it's a very hard question to answer because there is nothing in one word I can describe where I'm from and what I'm about. So I just say I'm the East Asian guy.
Buying apartments. So she's doing all the contracts.
But honestly, if you want to like ask me right now, like I'm closer to being from America than other places. But can I say I'm from America? Like, because my home is in America, my wife is in America, I speak English as first language. So I'm closer to being American than to being from America than anywhere else. But can I say I'm from America? It's a very tough question. Can I say I'm from Singapore? I haven't been there for 25 years. Can I say I'm like everything about me is Korean, yeah? But can I say I'm from Korea? But my home's not in Korea. So how do I answer this question? To me, it's a very hard question. It's too complex. So I always say I'm the East Asian guy. Retro, that cafe has good vibes and it's so cute. Yeah, I love this cafe. This is my favorite cafe to be. Yeah, okay, guys. This is my favorite cafe to be when the weather is lousy. To me, this is lousy weather, by the way. Or too sunny. Oh, too sunny. Any weather, rain, snow, and sunny, I'll be here. Only cloudy, beautiful cloudy weather, I'll be out there. Hopefully, when can we see Limbu? I don't know. In fact, it's very unlikely you guys will see Limbu even if we are together because I want to keep her off my social media. She's my vulnerability. She's my only vulnerability in the world right now, and I don't want to expose my vulnerability. Yeah, she's the only way anyone can hurt me in the world right now. Nobody can touch me. I'm pretty much invincible in the world right now, but she's my only vulnerability, and I want to keep her away from this thing right now. Retro, if you're a citizen, you're American. So so what happens if you're a green card holder for the past 10-20 years? What are you then? You know, it's a very hard question. It's very hard. It's very tough. And if I turn American citizen in 5 years, am I American? Having only lived in America for 5 years, it's very hard. It's very hard to answer that question. Because when someone asks you where you're from, basically the person is trying to have an understanding of what you are about, your culture, what language you speak, what food you eat, what you like, what you dislike. It's a shortcut to understanding you. But when your life becomes complex, there's no shortcut to understanding all these things about me, you know. There's no shortcut. You just have to know me over time, yeah. It's not easy. Like right now, I hold a Singapore passport, but how Singaporean can I say I am Singaporean? Yeah, yesterday I was chit-chatting with the boss of the Korean restaurant, and then she was talking about Singapore's stuff, you know. I said I don't really know all these things about Singapore. Then she asked me why. I said because I've been away for about 20 years from Singapore. In fact, if you want to add up some of the years before, right, then about 25 years I've been away. And then you know her immediate reaction is, so you're not Singaporean anymore. Yeah, you're just holding Singapore passport. That's her immediate reaction. Yeah, I don't know anything about Singapore, honestly. So how can I claim to be Singapore just because I hold a passport? Just like, can you call Gong Li a Singaporean? Can you call Jet Li a Singaporean? It becomes very complex because when someone asks you where you're from, and they are trying to find out what you're about in a shortcut way. Now that's the whole purpose of the question, no? Otherwise, why would they bother where you're from, right? It's to know, to immediately put you in a frame, in a label. Oh, this is this. And in this label are all the definitions that that person has experienced throughout his own life, yeah? It's just no such shortcut in my life, you know? I don't know how to answer the question. Retro, I'm not lawyer, but no, my wife is green card. And in fact, we're not likely to turn citizen. Yeah. So we're not likely to turn citizen, but we may continue to live in the US for the next 10 years. Who knows? And if we do that, are we? How? Then are you American? Are you not American? Let's say we live all our life in America as a green card holder. Are you American? Are you not American? It's very hard to define in this way. It's too simplistic. Just like I hold a Singapore citizenship right now, but how Singaporean can I say I am? I cannot. I don't know. These days I find it impossible to tell people that. So these days I say I'm born in Singapore, but and then you know some people when I share, I'm born in Singapore, they go like, I've been to Singapore like 3 years ago, and then there's this, there's that. They say, I'm sorry, I don't know all these places that you talk about. I simply don't know what you're talking about. I don't know the Singapore that you guys know because I've been away too long. So how Singaporean can I claim myself? I don't know. Sun Xie, US is a good base as any. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sun Xie is from UK. Yeah, I know. Yeah. US it's like a good base for like because US was founded by people like me. Yeah. Martial law. I think your hair yoga is working. Really? You've been trying for how long? Like a month? Like you just keep doing this. Right now you guys are watching my live stream. Just do this while watching. That's the hair yoga. In case you guys are wondering what is this hair yoga I'm talking about, go to my channel and search for the keyword hair yoga. Alright, for my video on hair yoga. Retro, I'm US. Yeah, I know you're US. Retro is legal stuff. You should retro to me is not the legal stuff. To me, it's a cultural stuff. To me, the legal stuff to me means nothing. To me, legalities, human law and national laws mean nothing in my world because I could pretty much do anything and everything I like, regardless of all these legalities. You know, I'm pretty much invincible in my world right now. But right now, what I'm asking is, what I'm trying to explain is the problem of identity, of people asking the simplistic, where are you from? Okay, I'm not talking about legalities. To me, I can be anything I like. Do you know that I can become Turkish citizen tomorrow if I want to? But Turkish? Can you? Tomorrow I can turn Turkish citizen. Yes. In one day, in 1 week, I can turn Turkish citizen very easily with just a simple $300,000 investment. Very simple. I can become Turkish citizen right away. Now, so from next week onwards, when people ask me where are you from, can I say I'm from Turkey? Do you know? Because you need to answer the intent of the question, and the intent of the question when people ask you where you're from, really to have an understanding of your culture, what you're about, what the food you eat, what you like, what you dislike, what language you speak, that kind of thing. They are trying to stereotype you to have a quick understanding of what you're about. And this cannot be defined by legalities. This is a cultural thing. Retro, but it sounds like the United States, your home, that New York is a home base. I don't know. We don't know. We don't know that. I'm not too sure Limbu can last that long in New York, to be honest. She has the wanderlust just like I do. She's gonna feel it very soon. I think into the next year or two, she's gonna start feeling the need to move. Like because I'm like that. She's like that as well. She has the wanderlust. Martial law. I have a habit of doing that nowadays. Oh, the hair yoga, yeah? Oh, make it a habit. Because you need to do that for the long term. It's not something you just do for like 1 week, 2 weeks, and then you get the effect. No. Once you do it, you don't stop. You know, the face yoga, the hair yoga, once you do it, you don't stop. Martial law. But you know what? I have watched your, I watched your old video, and in old video you mentioned, yeah, I mentioned it before, but I never made a video specifically about it, so people don't know, and they cannot search for it. So I need to make a video specifically about it. Retro. Only you can distinguish where you feel you're closest to. Actually, I don't feel close to nothing. Yeah. To me, I'm just human. If you ask me in my heart of hearts, right, I'm just a human being, and beyond that, I would say I'm an East Asian human being, and I have no attachment to honestly any kind of culture or anything. But if I want to go into a level which is even easier for other people to understand me, it will be Korean culture. And then after that comes everything else. But honestly, it's that kind of identity to me doesn't exist in my heart at all. To me, I don't feel this thing you see on the outside. I'm just human. Right? Every time this kind of question pops up, always only because someone else asked me the question of where you're from. And when nobody asks me this kind of question, I just feel I'm human, nothing more than that. Yeah. And then in order to get to give people a better understanding of some of my preferences and stuff, my next level identity will be Korean. Yeah. And then if people want to know where my home is, then my home is New York. So it's actually very complex. But when people want to know what my nationality is Singaporean, right? But all this problem only arises when people ask me. When nobody asks me nothing, I'm just human. I feel perfectly normal. I feel perfectly balanced and perfectly adjusted as a human being, you know. I don't care about, like you said, like you guys know, I'm on a spiritual journey. And the big thing, one of the biggie thing about spiritual journey is you remove all labels in the first place. You remove all attachments in the first place to all this kind of definitions and things like that. Throw identity out of the window. I done that a long time ago, right? So, yeah. Retro, citizen of the world. Mm-hmm. And in fact, you know, I only say I'm some East Asian guy because I look East Asian. Yeah, that's pretty much all the reason there is. If I look very generic, yeah, honestly, I don't even know what to say. Shun said, yes, and live with an open mind. To learn, move, change into the unexpected. Basically, Shun said it's just what I always say, flow with life. You need to be one with life, to understand your true identity as life itself. That's all you are, life, human being. In fact, you know, human being is kind of like a definition, your life itself. Once you understand and you actually experience this, then you cannot go back anymore. Now, to you, all these labels and all these identities and all these legal nationalities feels like nonsense, honestly. Sun Xie, the unexpected things you don't understand exist. I like this. I don't understand. For like 5 seconds, like you can almost hear the gears grind in my mic. and then kind of わからん家がんでわかりません For most people, when you live one fixed frame of life, right? To you, it's very simple, no? Your nationality is pretty much who you are, yeah. But when you start to mess this up, it becomes very complex. It's become very complex to help people have a very easy access idea of what you are. Because I'm sick and tired of every time someone, I used to say this, when someone, where are you from? And I say Singapore. You know what's the next thing they do? They start to tell me everything about Singapore. That they have been to Singapore, that Singapore is this and that and this and that. And then I ask, when do you go to Singapore? Oh, 3 years ago. I said, I don't know any of this. And then I have to go through the whole and then I have to tell my history. Oh, yeah, I left Singapore at this age and then they did that. I just don't want to say that whole story again and again every single time someone asks me the same question. That is the thing. Some of the best experiences of my life has been while I'm dreaming. I don't know. To me, my best experience of life is life itself. Always 100% reality. My best experience of life is the real reality. Never in my head. Never. Imagination is not life. Life is out here. Life is beautiful. It's the people, it's the places, it's the weather, it's the sun, even though I hate the sun. It's everybody you meet. It's the beautiful people on the streets every day. So beautiful morning, night, the beautiful smiles, the beautiful place. This is life. Everywhere is beauty. Everywhere is the best experience of life. Just tell them you're American or whatever country you're kind of rooted at the time now. Then if I tell them I'm American, they go like, oh, then they start to talk about American things that I don't know about and that I didn't even grow up in America. And then I have to go back the whole history going back in the whole history how me and Limbu moved to America and all that stuff. I don't want to have to repeat my history to everybody all the time. So you say, no, I mean actual astral dreaming flying. No. Even astral dreaming, I'm sorry, is nothing compared to the beauty of reality. The beauty of reality, the real reality, is the true beauty of life. Anything else, like your out-of-body experiences, the spiritual experiences, nothing compared to the real beauty of the reality of life. And this is the whole objective of spirituality, of Buddhism and everything. To part the clouds to see the sun as it is. When you learn to see the world as it is, it's beautiful. Everywhere is the most beautiful experience in life. I just have to turn my head, I see beautiful faces, I see beautiful smiles. And I just demonstrated randomly. Kim Teo, just say you're raised in Singapore and live in. And yeah, exactly. And then I have to go through the whole history. Oh, I was born in Singapore and then I lived in Singapore for 20 years. After that, I did this, after that. And then that's the whole problem, Kim Teo. That saying that leads people to asking everything after that. And every time I have to go through my past 25 years history, every single time I meet someone. It's very tiring. I don't want to do that anymore. So that's why I tell people I'm just an East Asian dude. If they feel like blurred about it, then so be it, Because for most people, like if you're like someone asks you where you're from, you just say, I'm from Singapore, and then immediately they get the correct idea. You guys are on the same bandwidth talking about the same thing immediately, right? It doesn't work for me. So every time that happens, I end up having to explain this, explain that, telling my whole history, it's. Imagine if I tell 25 years of history every single day. Oh no, it's just too tiring. So right now, I just tell people I'm the East Asian dude. I'm from somewhere in East Asia. Simple as that. it's even more confusing when if I start telling people I'm from America. I don't sound American. My accent is not American. I don't look American, but American Asians have a certain look, you know. It's not this look, you know. Shun say dreaming low, best times. Yeah, but for me, best times is awake. White conscious awakeness is the best time. Anytime you are taken away from true conscious awakeness, you're actually not living a life anymore. I don't want to go too deep into this. Like I said, some things people are not ready to know, but there's certain things. Okay, I better stop here. Okay. Shawn, Limpeh, can you recap a bit? What did you do when you feel a bit lost in your purpose and your goals? I've never lost in my purpose and my goal. Oh, I'm never lost. So, yeah. I don't know how people get lost in their purpose and their goal. How does it feel like? What does it mean when you say you feel lost in your purpose and your goal? No, but and Shawn, have you watched my entire playlist on the purpose of life, where I explain over so many episodes what exactly is the purpose of life and how to live out a purpose of life? Have you watched that playlist? If you have not, I encourage you to spend one day to watch the whole playlist. Go to my channel and look for a playlist called Purpose of Life series. If you understand and you embrace that purpose of life, you'll never be lost. You'll never be lost because you just simply cannot be lost about purpose and goals in life. It's just impossible once you understand the true purpose and goal of life. It's just impossible to be lost. It's like I said, that's why I'm not lost, because I clearly know the purpose of life very clearly. I live the purpose of life and I never lost. Honestly, I don't even know how that feels like. Hi, why don't you monetize your channel? I do monetize my channel. And again, talking about monetization, guys, if you want to buy me my daily coffee, you can go to the comments. There's a button that says S, right? Click on the S button, you can drop me a tip. Once again, thank you Retro and Shawn today for the $7 tip. You guys covered my cost of this live stream for 2 days. Thank you guys so much. So for those of you who wants to drop me a tip, if you're enjoying my live stream, you can help me by clicking the like button or clicking the S button in the comments box. Drop me a tip, right? I really appreciate a tip. It's heartwarming and it covers my cost, right? And when my cost is covered, this is sustainable. Sustainability is close to zero. Only when things are close to zero cost, then it's sustainable. This is episode 97. If you guys want to see episode 970 with me, do help me out, right? Shun, maybe you have not my dreams. Shun, I don't want to talk about it, right? But I have done very deep things into dreams. I don't want to talk about these things. This is too much for most people. But Shun, I just want to assure you that whatever you experience, I have experienced before, and maybe more. I have done very deep practices into dreams before. But in the end of the day, I found that no, that is not the thing. I don't want to go into it. Then I start to go into the forbidden areas, the things I don't want to talk about publicly, right? But understand this, that ultimately the goal of spirituality is not dreaming. If you want to leave that, again, I shouldn't say this in public. Okay, I won't. But just know that the goal of spirituality, of any and every spiritual practice in the world, is not going into a dream, but exiting the dream to see the reality and to live in reality, right? No matter how beautiful or how real or how exotic you think your dream is, it's just a dream. And I don't want to, again, I'm stepping into forbidden area. I don't want to tell you what you're experiencing, because I'm stepping into forbidden area. Things that I will tell you over a beer, but never publicly. There are a lot of things people are not ready to know. You may be ready to know, I know you're ready to know, but the rest of the people here on this channel are not ready to know. So who knows, one day we may meet for a beer and I will share you what exactly I discovered in those dream and astral journeys and lucid dream journeys. I'll share you, and of course, it all connects. It all connects to a certain point in my life. Again, I don't want to mention this. Retro, you don't owe these people an explanation or anything. No, Retro, you cannot say that. If you want to come out and you want to talk to people, this thing's gonna come out. And what are you gonna do? Fuck off? Are you gonna say, fuck off, leave me the fuck alone? You're gonna say that? No. You gotta have a way to handle these things, because these are natural questions people are gonna ask just to understand who and what this new person they meet is about. It's natural. The problem is not these people. The problem is not that I owe them an explanation, not. But that in normal human conversations, this is a problem that I have, and it's a problem I need to solve, because I need to talk to people and I want to talk to people. Huh? Martial law. Can you make a video about collagens? No, Alphas, you don't search through my channel much, do you? Okay, Alphas, anything that you can think about anti-aging, from collagen to hair yoga to anything, you just search on my channel, you will see it. I have pretty much covered everything about anti-aging and skincare products in my channel. Everything. If you just search, you will see it. Fuse, you see, Fuse, are you Japanese or Singaporean? See, these things come out already. Okay, Fuse, I'm everything. I'm Singaporean, Japanese, Korean, everything. Chinese, everything. It's easier to see it that way. You see, right now, Fuse is asking this question, a very innocent question, but such a question, easily I have to explain my whole history. In fact, if I want to go deep enough, I have to explain my childhood history. For someone who I'm meeting for the first time, I have to tell my whole history. Isn't it weird, right? It's a problem I have to solve. It's my problem. It's not a problem with other people. Yeah? Sun She, I need to travel, get away more, I think. Sun She, this girl needs to get out more. Thank you, I get it. Sun She, see, I learned stuff today. Thank you, Limpeh, it's true. Wow, I'm glad to share. I would have been able to share with you more if this is not a public thing. Because a lot of things, like I always say, people are not ready to know the truth about a lot of things. And therefore, there's only a limit to what I can share. But if you guys see me in real life and we talk over a pint of beer, I'll share a lot of things. Retro, yes, you remind me to see the light. The light is everywhere, my friend. We are light. We are light. This is why Jesus said, be the light and the salt of the world. In fact, if you translate it correctly, he says, we are the light and salt of the world. We are the light, and we are the cleansing force of the world. The problem is we keep it hidden under layers and layers of, like onion, like onions. We keep it all inside, under like 10,000 layers. And then you have to find a way to peel through the layers to shine again. Right? It's not easy. It's not an easy journey. But if you're gonna be here alive for one time, then you better do the journey. You miss out on what life is without taking the journey. Sun She, I understand. Olivia, Retros, Americans are all nationalities of the world. But out here, when I've seen many times, right, when people say I'm from America, when they say they're from America, people look at them all weird. Because number one, they look a certain way, and number two, they don't have the accent. Right now in the world, right, you may not understand, but in other countries, what American is already stereotyped. There is a certain accent and a certain look. Yeah. And a certain way of thinking. There's a fixed culture. It's not everybody is just American. Just like tomorrow, I can become Turkish tomorrow if I want to. Turkish citizenship is extremely easy. But just by that, do I become Turkish? In the same way, I do not become American overnight like that. It's just impossible. My generation, will not become American. My children, if they are born and they grow up in America and they remain American, maybe they will be American. Maybe. Who knows? I don't know. It's a very complex issue when it comes to the limited identity framework that is being used in the world today. Very limited. Xunshe, I'll go somewhere new for a walk today, get new inspiration. Be walking same routes too long. Yeah. Sometimes, you know, Xunshe, try this. Same road, right? Walk it backwards. You'll be surprised. Feels. I talked to a Facebook friend and he would like to pay you $25 to interview you and a wife about life. Oh, okay, but I don't my wife don't come on video. I really appreciate it, yeah, but my wife don't come on video. Yeah. My wife is not even physically with me. Okay, my wife is about 8,000 miles away from me. Xunshe, 4 pounds. Thank you, Xunshe. Oh, Xunshe, you just covered my day 3. So between Xunshe, Retro, and Retro and Shawn Cheo today, you guys covered me my live stream cost for 3 days. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. For that, I'm gonna sing you guys a song. Tell me what song you like. No new songs. I don't know new songs. Okay, all my songs are from the 80s and 90s, right? Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Feels, you're a girl who live indoors mostly. This is not good for a woman. Well, feels, good or not is. See, the thing is, good or not is not an advice you can give easy. Everybody have a different lifestyle. In your experience of life, being indoors most of the time may be bad, but in some other culture and some other countries may be good. Until we know a person in real life, honestly, we can never give a proper advice as to, oh, we cannot go around, aju pompon age, oh, you're doing this wrong, you're living life wrong. It's just hard to do that. Yeah, and it creates a lot of problems in relationships, in your relationships if you tend to do that. Yeah, this is my old man advice. In case you guys are wondering what qualifies me to give old man advice, I'm 46 years old. I think I'm qualified to talk a little bit about life and what my experiences of people in life in so many countries are. Yeah, views at Retro. It's not about owing. It's about dialogue. Sensei is not an arrogant person. Shun say, there's plenty not good for me to do, but I try. But you know, like Shun say, I don't know you personally. I don't even know how you look. You don't even have a picture there. So to me, you're just words on a screen. You're not real life to me at all. So without knowing a real life person, it's really very limited the kind of things I can share. So you know, if you guys know me in real life, the things I share with you guys and the things I talk about will be very different. Because here on a live chat, I have no choice. Everything I talk will only come from my own experience because I don't know your context. I cannot talk about or understand this bunch of text. So on the live stream, I'm pretty much just talking about me and my beliefs and my experiences because that's all I can do. I don't know any of you guys, right? If you guys sit with me, you will have a very different experience. I would be able to go deep into your life to understand what's going on, and therefore you'll be able to share things that are relevant to your life. You know, like I say, you know, nothing I say here is one size fits all for everybody. No, and in fact, I keep saying everything I say on my live stream is just nonsense. You can just treat it as nonsense because in the end of the day, if I test you tomorrow what I said today, you won't remember, right? But what do you take away? You take away the energy. And in the end of the day, the whole purpose of my live stream is just this, to give you guys good energy every single morning. Because why? Because when you have good energy, you become happier. When you're happier, you make the next guy in your real life happier, and then the next and then the next. And one person at a time, we make this world a better place. The world is not a bad place because of bad people, because of drugs, because of war. The world is a bad place only because of unhappy people. Papermate waving hello. Hello Papermate, welcome to my live stream for the first time. Feels the problem is COVID stuff. Retro, what's the American stereotype? Oh yeah, I just explained, right? Feels, okay, maybe I'll accept to do the live video review of Willem, but he always discusses the same question. So interesting. Feels, I call you Sensei, so when you say Sensei, I know. Yeah, everybody, like quite a big number of people call me Sensei as well. But I don't know. I don't know if I'm actually want to do interviews like this or not because it's kind of weird. But yeah, shouldn't say. It's taking longer to understand people online as I do not face to face, just an internet thing. Yeah, exactly. Just understand that whatever you see online is just a bunch of text, that you don't actually know the person. And understand that the person behind the text is a full human being with a family, with a mother, born from a mother, with people they care for, with things they've done in the world. It's three-dimensional or four-dimensional thing, it's a multi-dimensional thing. Let's not try to make human beings very stereotyped, very one-dimensional. That's pretty much where all the problem in the world comes from, yeah? Shouldn't say, I've learned today, maybe Limpeh is a guru for me to ask advice. It's very weird. Everybody calls me all kinds of guru. To some people, I'm an investment guru. Some people, I'm a options guru. To some people, I'm a spiritual guru. To some people, I'm a martial arts guru. I don't know. I just am me. It's so hard to say what I'm about. I'm just me. I am. Once again, for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. This is a live stream where every morning, 10:30 a.m. Turkish time here in Istanbul. Yes, I'm here in Istanbul. Beautiful place, beautiful people. And every day, I go to a different cafe or location here in Istanbul, grab a coffee, chit chat about everything in life, and then spend about half an hour or so showing you guys some interesting things here in Istanbul. If you enjoy this manner of live stream, do help me by clicking the like button, subscribe, and if you want to support my channel, support my live stream, I make 20 cents per live stream and I spend $5 average just to make it happen. So if you want to help me like Retro, Shawn, Cheo, and Shun say here, you want to drop me a tip, you can do so by clicking on the S button in the comments. All tips are appreciated deeply because you guys make this happen at zero to no cost for me. This becomes sustainable for me. This is episode 97. I hope to see episode 970 with you guys. Alright? So let's try to make this happen. I make nothing from this. And I don't aim to make anything from this. I just hope to operate this at zero cost so that this is sustainable. That's all. Yeah? Wow, my skin is I really looking good again. See, cheeks are up again, face is pumped again, skin is glowing again, Over the past one month that I had COVID, like I was sunken, sunk. Eyes are sunken, cheeks are sunken. I look like crap. I look like 10 years older.
Mine is so needy. All those calculate so needy.
Wow, today there are a lot of people. Usually I would have ended 12 minutes ago, but so many of you on, so I'm just gonna hang on for a bit. 14 likes, that's a lot. Okay, let's take a look at what my neighborhood here in Istanbul is looking like right now. In fact, like this side is a sunny side, so I don't know. It's just hard. But if you guys want to see a walkthrough of my neighborhood, a few days ago in one of my live streams, I walked through my neighborhood with you guys. I think like over the past few weeks, I've been walking through my neighborhood a lot just to show you guys what the neighborhood is about. So can refer back to my old live streams to take a look. And maybe tomorrow, if the sun is not crazy like this, we will visit the second major park in my area, which is the Dunia Barış Park, which is the World Peace Park, Istanbul, which is the second major park here in my neighborhood. My neighborhood is just fantastic. Views. I see that Sensei does not want to talk about the picture. Oh, what picture? Talk about the picture. Did you guys ask me about picture? What picture? Let me see. What picture? Oh, what picture? I don't know. I don't see you guys talking about any picture. Oh, this I talked about this for so many times. Every time I'm here, I talk about it. Just now I talk about it. Yeah. I really love this painting in this cafe, Vendor Cafe. My favorite cafe in my immediate neighborhood. Oh, I've been losing a lot of hair lately because I actually neglected my probiotics, so I'm gonna sort of pick that up again. But yeah, I really love this painting, and this painting is the reason why I chose this angle for my live stream. I want this painting here like this. Looks so good, yeah. Really love this painting, the African lady painting. This is so well done, you know. You guys want to take a closer look? You know, this is a university district. If you know Korea, this is like the Hongdae area of Istanbul. So this is a university district where a lot of university students come to, and so therefore all the cafes here tend to be very artistic. You know, like yesterday I showed you guys an extremely artistic cafe. Yeah. So if you missed it, you can look back on my live stream yesterday, and you see, I really love this painting because you see, it's actually not. It's actually half abstract, you know. Like this thing is an abstraction. The turban or what I believe there's a proper term for this. That is an abstraction, and then you know, kind of mixed art kind of thing. I really love this. You see the expression, the numpit, the eyes, so well done. Okay. But feels, yeah. I talk about this painting all the time. Since the first day I come, everybody noticed this painting. Oh, my hair is in trouble. Okay. See my battery. Okay, so almost time to wrap this up. Any final discussions, questions, anything you guys want to talk about? We're gonna wrap this up. Today is too long already, and my battery is running low. Yeah, I'm streaming this thing on a 6-year-old Samsung phone. Okay, one camera on the back, so nobody bothers to steal this from me. These days pickpockets don't bother to steal your phone if it's got only one camera. Okay, this thing's got only one camera. Fuse. Without memory, what are we? Oh, this is a big one. This is a big one. There's nothing I can talk about now. Maybe we'll talk about it tomorrow. This is something I have to spend a lot of time to explain. In short, without memory, you're alive. It's very hard to explain like that. It's gonna take time. Okay, let's do that tomorrow. Fuse. You're nothing if you lose your memory. You're nothing if you lose your memory if you think your brain is you. It's a very deep topic. We can explore this slowly tomorrow over the next few days. Right now, just taking some final things. Yeah, so just wrapping today's up. There's no easy way to explain this, but one easy way, if you want to ponder about this, is this: you are nothing if you lose your memory. If you think you are your brain. If you think you are your mind, if you think you are your memory, then you will be nothing if you have no memory. Okay, so yep, but it's a deep topic and a good one. I'm willing to explore this more over the next few days. But I'm wrapping up right now, so do remind me and do tune in if you're interested to talk about this more. I'm interested to talk more, but we're out of time today. Yeah. Shunsei, stay safe, guys. I have to go on with the day. Thank you, Limpeh. Thank you, Shunsei from UK. And once again, thank you, Shunsei, Retro, and Shawn for all the tips today. Really appreciate it. Really. Thank you guys so much. And see you guys tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. Turkish time. Annyeong!